situation. Go ahead, Hakeem, play the clip, and after that, we're gonna chop it up.
First question, y'all. For people in a relationship, me and my boyfriend always get in a fight over money, bro. Okay, mind you, I'm not broke. I'm not broke. I am broke right now. You feel what I'm saying? But I make good money, is what I'm trying to say, and all my money goes into my bills. It's just after all my money goes into my bills, I usually have nothing left. So I picked up 3 jobs, right? But my boyfriend didn't like that I was working the 3 jobs because he felt like I wasn't around my kid as much, which doesn't make any sense. But anyways, nevertheless, I had to quit a third job because getting a sitter was becoming a little bit difficult because everybody started working in the evenings. So, anyways, me and him always get an argument over cash. And mind you, I'm only ever asking him for cash on my off days. Like, if I'm paid, I'm good, right? On my off days, though, I do be asking him for cash. And I'm not talking about like hundreds of dollars. I'm talking about 10, 20, maybe 50. And majority of the time, it's to be put back into the house, right? Or it's to be put to good use. Like, I'm not asking him to get my hair done. I'm not asking him to get my nails done. He doesn't even get any of that stuff done for me. Like, he does none of that for me. Like, if he does something for me, I have to ask for it. You feel what I'm saying? But I don't feel like that's right. And I get mad because every time I ask him for money, he wants to explode or have some type of reaction that just triggers me. And I just want to know, like, do you females ask your man for money, and how is that transaction? Like, is it a fight? Is it normal to ask your man for money? Like, how much money does he give you? You know what I'm saying? Does he treat you to get your hair and nails done? Like, my man literally does nothing but keep his money to himself. Like, and it's annoying, and he's very Mr. Krabs, and I don't like that. And I don't know if that makes me sound shallow or whatever the case may be, but no, I want to marry a provider, and I feel like providers, will help out. And also, he doesn't like to talk about his finances, bro. How are we supposed to be getting married in the future if you can't even have a simple conversation about finances with me? It's always turning into I'm being money hungry. But it's like, I'm realistic, bro. We need to know our budget. How much are we able to spend? Am I wrong?
Ooh, child.
All right, serious question, y'all.
Mm.
Go ahead, Phyllis. What's your reaction?
My reaction to this video right here just proved my point. I keep stating it so many times, over and over and over again. Women like these type of men. They don't want the man that's actually gonna sit down and take care of them. I've been saying that from the get go, and there's videos now. There's more videos that's being resurfaced of women talking about this man not doing this man not doing this, the man's not doing that. But yet, their tolerance level for these men continue to stay at a low level, and they continue to deal with these men. Now, I'm being honest. Let's say me, if I was in that situation, if you're my girlfriend, of course, it's my job to make sure that, of course, you got what you need, and not only that, but if you need something extra, I got you. That's what we do, 110%. That's what a man's supposed to do. He got to make sure his woman not out here looking crazy. Now, for that guy that she's dealing with, and the guys that she choose to be with, because it's a choice, he allowed her to work 3 jobs. Mind you, Hakeem Jordan, she worked 3 jobs, 3 jobs, and not only that, but to come home and take care of the kids while he probably not doing anything, probably just playing video game all day, or probably gambling. Who knows what the case may be? Who knows what he actually doing? But she choose to deal with him. She choose to deal with that foolishness. So hell, if you want to have your 3 job and you want to be a beggar and pretty much seeking self validation for the man that really don't care nothing about you, that's on your choice. But a man's responsibility is to make sure his woman is always comfortable. That's a man's job. That's what I was told, and that's what I was taught. A man is supposed to make sure his woman is pretty much able to approach him with any aspect of anything she needs, and she don't feel no discomfort. Go ahead, Hakeem.
So now I'm gonna say this, and this is where we're gonna always have issues. You can't expect a man to do husband stuff when you're dating, unless y'all are exclusive, and unless y'all are exclusive, unless y'all are working towards marriage. Now, mind you, I'm having a couple questions. When he said you're not around your kid that much, who child is it? That's my first question. How long y'all been together? Because I agree with what you say. After a certain point in time, when you with somebody for a long time and y'all working towards marriage, finances do need to be talked about, and you have to take care of your woman. But here's this thing: if we're dating, I'm not required to do anything for you. We're just talking. There's a lot of guys who are not moving in their divinity or moving in a way that does not make sense. So every woman think that, hey, I need $500 to get my hair done. That means you're getting over. When you get with an actual husband, your husband ain't giving you $500 to get your hair done. That's a guy who probably is a scammer and got money to blow. Husband and wife are moving in a point together. They talk about finances. They're doing this and they're doing this. When you're it says dating while living together, that was an assumption from the story. Now, if they're doing that, they're wrong for doing that. That is a recipe for disaster. I've been through that and I've learned my lesson. If I'm living with you, we're engaged to be married, soon to be married. That's how it has to work right now. If we're living for years and years, and I'm gonna be real with you, I'm a man. I'm gonna get over on you. I'm gonna push the marriage back as far as I can. If he's not willing to talk about finances and move with you in a circle, that means you're not the person he's gonna marry. You're just a bus stop, a placeholder until his actual wife comes as he get himself together from a financial level. Last thing, and I'm gonna let y'all boys take this. How you work 3 jobs and he's living with you and you have to ask for money? That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, that 3 jobs thing kind of that's very in question. Yeah, man, just how he moves it. I thought this seems like if he actually keeps money, I don't think he don't sees you as a wife or a companion or anything. Because if he was gonna give you the money, he'll give you the money. If you ask for 10, 5, 10, 10, 15, $20, if he had it, he had it. Like I said, it's just her side of the story that we hear. We don't know his side of the story. There might be some stuff that she might be lying about, and maybe she's telling half truths or 70% of the truth, and we don't hear his truth yet or anything like that. But in that situation, chick, if he's not doing that, then like I said, you should really look at your relationship and anything, because if the man's not talking about finances, that means you're not the one. That means you're not the one. You're not the one he's looking for. You don't even know he might be giving some money for moving to somebody else. We don't know that. I'm just saying it. But yeah, man, like in that situation, it's like if he's not talking about marriage and about finance in the future, then he really don't care. He just probably there to smash and that's it. And I don't know if he's, like I said, I don't know if he's living there or not. Y'all have a living situation or anything like that. But for you man to have 3 jobs, you should be having some type of money, and then having a time with your child and anything. I don't know. It's just something ain't right about the story. It's just not. But yeah, man, situations like that ain't gonna work out in the long term. So if I was just her, I'd find somebody else or just work and get your own place.